Hello everyone, let's start with the problem sum of all substrings of a number. So basically, um, this problem is from lead code, and we'll have to find the sum of all substrings of a number. Okay, basically, let's try to see what it is saying. So, given an integer s representing a string, okay, the task is to get the sum of all possible substrings of this string. Okay, so let's try to understand what they're saying. Note the number may have leading zeros. Leading zeros is basically a kind of substring which has first zeros, and trailing zero is basically a number, and if it has zeros at the end. If a number has zeros at the beginning, that is leading zeros. So it is saying it may have leading zeros. So now it is guaranteed that the total sum will fit within a 32-bit signed integer. So basically, it will fit in integer variable. So that it is saying. So let's try to understand this example. So they have given 6759. So we'll have to figure out all the substrings, and we'll have to sum up all these values. Okay, substring values basically. Substring represents some number, and that we'll have to do it. Now let's take this example and understand. So it is given as 6759. Okay, as a string. So if you consider one length substring, so 6 is one length, 7 is one length, 5 is one length, 9 is one length. If you consider two length substring, 6 7 is one, and 7 5 is other one, and 5 9 is other one. 7 5 and 5 9. If you consider three length substring, it is 6 7 5, as you can see here, and then next will be 759. Okay, substring means will have to be from the given string, the string has to be continuous in nature. If you take 679, that is not a substring, that is a subsequent, that is other kind of problem. So it is not a substring. And if you consider the four length of substring, which is basically a string only, 6759. If you see here, 6759. So if you sum up all these values, it comes out to be 8421. I think you got pretty much what is the problem statement. Let's try to understand the second one also. So if you see here, second one is 4 to 1. If you consider one length substring as 4, 2 and 1, and two length substring as 4, 2 and 2, 1, 4, 2 and 2, 1, and three length substring as 4 to 1. Okay, so if you sum up all these values, it will come out to be 491. So we'll have to return this thing. So what I'll do is, how I'll solve is, first I'll start with the 6 as a substring. Next I'll take 6 7 as a two length substring. Next I'll take 6 7 5 as a three length substring, and next I'll take 6 7 5 9 as a four length substring. Okay, and in the next iteration I'll take 7 as a single length substring, 6 7 5 as two length, 7 5 9 as three length, and in the next I'll take 5 and then 5 9, and in the last iteration I'll take only 9. So if you see, like 6 is a substring, 6 7 is also here, 6 7 5 is also here, and 6 7 5 9, 5 9 is also here. So basically I'll try to write in n square algorithm, since s is less than equals to 9, so we can solve it this way. So let's try to write. First we'll take one variable answer is equal to 0. Next we'll take n as s dot size, and basically length of the string s. We'll iterate through 0 till I less than n, I plus plus. Next we'll take one value. Okay, basically substring value, and these substring values will be added by one length. Okay, first time it is 6, next time 6 7, next time 6 and 5, next time 6 and 5 9. So for that, what I'll do is I'll run one more loop j, which will be starting from I, j less than n, j plus plus. Okay, so first time when we enter into this loop, we'll increase, I mean we will multiply that number by 10, because in decimal number we'll have to multiply that number by 10. So that, let's say, first value is 0, and when you are entering 6 for the first time, so value 10 means here it will be 0 into 10 is 0 only, and then we'll add a value plus equals to s of j minus 0. S of j is basically character. If you subtract the 0, that will give you a number. So in this case it will be 6, and this is basically substring value of one length. In the next iteration, I mean j will be increased to 7. So if you do your value into start, and value is basically 6 into 10 is 60, and s of j is basically 7. 7 minus 0 is 7, so it will be 67. So that is two length substring, so we'll be adding it to the answer. So we'll add into the answer as well. Okay, and this will take care of all the substrings, and when finally we'll return the answer. Let's try to run the code. Yeah, it got accepted for this one. Let's try to submit the code. Yeah, it got accepted. So if you analyze the time complexity of this algorithm, it is basically n square. N is basically size of the string, so we are running two loops to generate all the substrings and some logics. And space complexity, if you see, we are not using any vector or something like that, so space complexity is of 1. So in this way you can solve this problem. And yeah, thank you guys for watching my video.